It's perfectly harmless. I think you've been getting worked up over a big nothing.
Just then, a ghostly apparition streaks across a dark section of the room, startling even the hardened Vault Tech security officer. Perhaps the vault is haunted by its past demons after all.
Did you see what I saw?
What was that?
Dr. G, I hope this message finds you well. I'm closing in on my target, a big man called Little Rob. They say he lives somewhere in the mountains, in some kind of hideout. Now, you might wonder who they are. I'm talking about people in the know. Squatters, prospectors, gold diggers. They say they've all had run-ins with the target. I met them in a shack up in the hills, up near a golf course that's seen better days. But I was not there for the greens. We met up and made merry. Don't judge me. You're a merrymaker yourself, you know. They said they could take me to Rob. I decided to follow. Dangerous, I know, but you have to take some risks if you're gonna get the big score. It's just how it is in this business. I'll see you on the other side. Hunter, out.
Dead? How did you get back in here? I watched you get exiled. You'd be surprised what a man can accomplish with a high enough will to survive. There's barely any protections on the reactor vent tubes. I suppose because they didn't think anyone would be stupid enough to subject themselves to such intense radiation. Joke's on them, though. I'm exactly that amount of stupid.
And why are you covered in beans?
I sneak into the kitchen every night for some grub. But tonight, the damn air duct broke, landing my keister straight into the big pot for tomorrow's lunch.
So you are the reason I've been so rudely awoken for so many months. All that awful moaning.
No, you try crawling through these tiny vault vents every day with level 3 radiation sickness and see if you don't cry out in pain.
Well, since you seem to love radiation so much, I think we can probably find a way to keep you around. See, these reactor cores need a good scrubbing.
You'll never survive that, and then he'll haunt us for sure. Paul, would you do that to your own long-lost brother?
What?
Next time on A Better Life Underground.
Hey, Heather. Is that a copy of Bubble Bomber you're playing?
Huh? What? Oh, hi, Jesse. I just started playing it. Bubble Bomber is great. You should try it.
I don't know. I heard a rumor about it secretly mind-controlling people through its sheer addictiveness.
That's preposterous, Jesse. Bubble Bomber is good. Bubble Bomber is life. Where is your Bubble Bomber? It's time for you to play Bubble Bomber.
What? What's happening? Get your hands off me!
Yes, Jesse. Come sit down and see what Bubble Bomber is all about. We must all bomb the bubbles.
Previously on A Better Life Underground.
Stephanie loves me for who I am.
Negative. The only reason she is in love with you is because of the Buffout. If it was not for that, she would be with me.
You use Buffout? You're not the man I thought you were. You're not the man I fell in love with.
Stephanie, baby, it's not what you think. I don't use Buffout. That Protectron just wishes it had these guns.
Ha, ha, ha. Improbable. Why would I want those guns when I have these guns?
And now, episode 135 of A Better Life Underground.
Good job today, everyone. I know that we've only been in this VR training for a few days, but it feels like we've been doing this together for years. Overseer, we have been doing this for years.
Not
That's
many
the spirit,
come wandering
Amy.
in here.
Tomorrow we can conclude our virtual simulation and get on with our lives. Overseer, are you alright? I've never felt better. I'm ready to get out of this fake world and back into the real one. You took a nasty hit to the head when you fell down the stairs this morning. As your head of medical, I believe you may have a
what a
form of
party that
retrograde
was.
amnesia. You really should return to observation before making major decisions. We can't afford to fall behind in training. I'm feeling fine. These virtual stim packs seem to work just as good as the real one.
You lost? You don't look like any prospector I've ever seen. Not that that's a problem. We like to take in strangers. They can be fun. For now, this is a bunkhouse for minors in the area. My friends are out at the moment, but they'll be back when they're done with their business. They're very fun.
And it sure sounds like
You should stick around and meet them.
doing it. I am in no way suggesting you take this
sure.
song completely literally.
Whatever you
but,
say.
Well, do what you gotta do, friends. Here's when I get low,
Oh, you're
I
a
get
friend of
high.
that guy. He was a riot. Nobody partied like that man. Never seen someone take so many chems and stay standing. He came in here looking to talk to some blood eagles. Some of my friends knew where to find them. They took him up to the Crosshair in the mountains. That's Little Rob's territory. So here. Don't think they're coming back. Say, do you party like your friend? I've got some Buffout. You'll never know what hit you. Or in a good way. Yeah, modified to be a blast. Way better high than the normal stuff. And none of those nasty side effects. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Here, take that sucker and get as high as you like. Anything I can do for you? You lost? You don't look like any prospector I've ever seen. Not that that's a problem. We like to take in strangers. They can be fun. Is there something you need? Is there something you need? Nighty-night. You'll pass out any second now. Huh? That's not right. Was it a dud? Oh, Little Rob will have to get his tribute the hard way then. Hard way it is then. You'll pay for that.
so fucking bored. Where'd I put those cameras? So fucking bored. Where'd I put those cameras? I'm gonna do it. Give me a box of time. I swear. I should be the boss. I really should. I should be the boss. I really should. I can move. Something's close. Not good, you fucked up. That armor too heavy for you? Let's get back to our poker game. I got a full house coming. What in the Sam Hill is going on? What happened here? What did you do? Oh, very funny, but you won't sneak that lie past me. I'm a master liar, but you psychopath! All my interviewees are dead. Now what am I gonna do? Put you. So you're with the family and paid that debt. Is it Buttercup? He's out to ruin me, isn't he? Pulling my leg, huh? Yeah, you think you're funny. Well, let me tell you, it wouldn't be so funny if your life was on the line. So it isn't him, then? Oh, that's a relief. Who is it? Oscar? Oh, well, of course, but I sent him my holotape. He should know better, but... Yeah, it figures. He's probably whacked out on Psycho, that one. Oh, all right. I understand now. But I can't leave without my story. I came here to interview little Rob, and that's what I intend to do. So, since you killed off half my article, I think it's only fair you come with me. Besides, I'll need the help considering how many chems I just took in the latrine. Do that, and I'll give you a note proving I'm alive and kicking.
Not only does this work as a sort of caution about what you're willing to risk to make a buck, but it could be taken very, very literally. Be careful out there.
Oh, come on, grow a little backbone. Is talking to a man that much harder than shooting him in the face?
Someone already beat you to it. Too much? Too soon? Sorry.
Wouldn't you want to be high out of your mind before confronting a megalomaniacal mass-murdering cult leader? No, of course not. You do that all the time, don't you? Well, for us regular folk, we need a little chemical courage for such things. That, and it gets me in the mindset. Rob and I'll have a lot more common ground when we're both high as a kite on a windy day. Give it time. I would, if you hadn't murdered all my interviewees. Do this for me, and you and Oscar can go home happy. Well, fine. But I'm not going back until I got my interview. And that could, be a while. The chems are taking hold. I'm not going home until I get that interview. You have the right attitude for this job, you know that. Now, these chems I took, they're pretty strong. I may need you to do some talking for me, and in fact, I think you should expect to. And, little Rob, warmonger that he is, has a hot temper. He's liable to fly off the handle at the slightest insult. So, be careful what you say, or you'll have to do to him what you did to his minions here. Then I'll have no story. But we'll cross that bridge if we come to it. It's time to get going.
Hell ain't gonna do. I've lost all.
I've never been one to back down from the story, and I'm not starting today.
We're done. Now get out, before I get angry. Well, if it isn't our guest of honor. Was it you that woke me up with all that racket? Hey, who the hell?
No one to worry about, Rob. This is, my, assistant. Late to the party, as usual.
Ain't so little up close, am I?
We've got a job to do, or at least I do. You're helping.
You
I'm not the one we're
say to
interviewing
me.
here.
I'll wake up from my beauty sleep expecting a one-on-one interview. And now I got this sprung on me. I don't like this, Jack. It seems suspicious. And you know how I get when I'm suspicious.
We'll get through this once the chems wear off. Steady, Rob, steady. No need for suspicion. We're all friends here. Remember the card games. Remember the chems.
Friends. Right. Those cams were pretty good.
That's right, friends. Now, okay, let's get through this interview before I'm halfway to the moon. First question is... assistant, remind me what the first question was again. Don't judge me so harshly. It's, it must be the alcohol mixing with the other compounds. I forgot to factor that in. Possibly because it was already at work in my system.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike.
Oh, yeah. Brutal psychopath,
Please
that's
exit
it.
the area at your earliest convenience.
Hey! What'd you call me? I'll show you a psychopath!
Whoa, now, I didn't mean anything by that.
Oh, yeah? Sure sounds like you meant something by it.
mean, yeah, I knew that. Psychos are pretty, fascinating, aren't they? I'm fascinating. As long as you spin it that way, I guess it's okay.
Whew, next question. Right. Now, what was that again, Assistant?
Hey, I know what your game is. You're trying to make me look bad for the audience. You think I won't slaughter you like those innocents?
Hey now, no slaughtering necessary.
Stay out of this, Jack. Let this assistant of yours answer for their insults. It is. Huh, I see. Well, when you put it that way, I guess that makes more sense.
Close call, but we're still alive. For now. Now the final question. The big kahuna. Assistant, no. This one, I'll handle myself. I have to. The currents of fate have thrusted upon me, and me alone, no matter what my cognitive state. Little Rob, when you peer into the cosmic mirror and your soul stares back, blackened by the violence of its existence, it asks, what was the point of it all? How do you respond?
What? Oh, is that all? I really thought you'd come up with something fancier than that. Well, I like my Brahmin steak medium rare, preferably cooked over an open garbage fire. Toss on some rat sauce, and it really is delectable.
The soft underbelly of Little Rob revealed. Yes. That is exactly what I was looking for. Good work. Well, that concludes our interview. I think I got plenty of material to go on. Rob, you have been a magnificent host. I don't know if we'll meet again, but if we do, save some of that Buffout for me. And you were as good an assistant as I could have hoped for. You can head back to Oscar. This note will prove I'm safe, but I'm getting out of here. We're both gonna want to lay low for a while after what we've been through. Don't worry. Once he gets word, he'll know to head to our rendezvous spot. So rest assured, I'll meet up with him eventually.
You gonna hang around all day?
What? Oh, no. Oh, don't worry about that. Stay vague and we'll all be cool. Somewhere far away from here. And you damn well better believe I'm not gonna tell you. Not after what you put me through.
We're done here. Now get out.
Yes, that's right. You can finally go back to your killing spree. All the talking over. You know, despite everything, I have to admit I won't forget our chance encounter today. A journey into a den of darkness, a chance encounter with a murderous psychopath. No, two! Yeah, it'll make a hell of an article. Keep an eye on the newsstands. Farewell.
Take a good look. It's the only chance you'll ever get. Enough! Ow! But I'm the boss.
Watch your back. I can't wait much longer, friend. You ever find out what happened to Jack? That son of a rendezvous point? What the hell does that mean? Is he talking about it? How am I supposed to get there? Ugh. Hey, look, this isn't your problem anymore. If he's safe and wants to meet there, then that's all that matters. Here's that reward we talked about. Now, I've got to go get myself out of hot water. Alone. That bastard.
This place is way better than Sunny Top. Way cooler, at least.
Hell yeah. Always be upgrading. That's what Avery says. We ditched Margie for Meg, and that old ski slum for the crater.